They look like crappies right there.
Okay,
Whoop, there's one.
Got him?
Boy, you
There
can
you
see
go.
them on the depth finder. As soon as you come through those pods of them,
Looks like a good one again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's pulling
boy, the
good.
bull.
They're fun, ain't they?
But these are
They're
really
bulls. You got
really
one of them real
whopper
donkeys
crappies.
there. One of them real piggies.
Oh, look at the
Look at
size,
the size
of these
that
guys.
one, man.
Look at these things.
You gotta net them, Bob.
I
You gotta
know.
lip them.
I know, look at that thing. Look at that, beautiful crappies, no question about it.
In natural lakes, summertime crappies often swim in and along weed edges in small schools spread throughout the lake. As water temperature drops into the 50-degree range in fall, they begin their migration towards wintering areas. At this time, they often congregate along sharp drop-offs that dump into lake basins where the hard bottom transitions into soft mud. To initially find them, we'll move along these structures with the big motor, placing down waypoints wherever we see fish on our Hummingbird. Then we fine-tune our search with the trolling motor, concentrating around these waypoints.
Full of crappies. You can see how the fish are holding really tight to the bottom. They've actually laid down a couple of GPS coordinates that really sort of isolates where the school of fish is at. You know, electronics is a big part of deep water fishing for any different species of fish. You know, for crappies, it's really the ticket. And what Al's been doing is sort of moving along here really, really slowly with the iPilot. But what we're going to do is we actually have a couple of different really cool features on this trolling motor that can really be sort of interesting for this type of fishing situation. I've got one. I told you I was going to say you can see the fish right there. But one of them is a feature called spot lock, where when you get on a really big pod of them, you can actually just hit a spot lock feature, and the trolling motor will literally physically hold us on that exact coordinate. But some of these fish are actually spread out along the edge of a break line, and we can use this other feature, which we're going to use, which is called record a track. And what we do is actually set it in and out along the length of the structure that we're fishing, and you can actually have the boat literally move back and forth between those different waypoints or those coordinates. Come on, buddy, get back down there.
You just look at that head. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. He did the recorder track. We set the track through the pods of fish. What I got here? That didn't feel like a crappie. Look at that. How's that a giant walleye, huh? Are you impressed with that walleye? Walleye of all walleyes. Look at that guy. As I was talking about my recorded track, the unit's doing everything. The exact track that he laid down is what it's doing. He set the speed that we want for the wind and the depth for the baits we're fishing, and we'll hit these 3 pods of fish and go right through them and just track right along. Hands and foot free. Amazing, amazing.
You can actually see our track line that we first laid down in our GPS coordinates, and you can actually see how tightly the trolling motor on record a track is following our exact coordinates back over that we initially laid down. And you can see why it could be beneficial for a wide range of different fishing situations, and you don't have to do anything. It just actually we went to the start of our record a track right now. When we get up there, the trolling motor is going to turn off automatically, and then we go to track to end, and then the trolling motor is going to turn around and follow that exact path to the end of the track. But you can see how tight it is. Look how tight it is, how it's, I'm zoomed all the way in, and you can see how tight the boat is tracking our initial track line. I mean, we're just dead right on it right here, and we're going to come up here, we're going to go across that number there in a little bit, and as you will see, there's going to be a pot of crappies there, hopefully of which we'll catch them.
Got a better one, nicer crop. You can tell the way they're pound.
Huh.
It's amazing. It is an amazing way to catch those fish. Look at that, nice, just a
Nice
real
crop.
nice one, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that, nice fish. I like when you can grab crappies like that and you gotta lip them. Huh?